Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good afternoon and welcome back into the North Sargent Activity Center for Game 2 of our girls-boys doubleheader between the Linton-HMB Lions and the Sargent County Bulldogs. If you are just tuning in, welcome. If you are tuning back in after watching the girls' game, welcome back into the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth. Stock Growers Bank is your small town bank and big time partner with the Stock Growers mobile app. Experience banking at your fingertips anytime, anywhere. Bank near so you can go far with Stock Growers Bank. I am Nick Furch, joined by my cameraman Connor Olson, and for the Lions, they're hoping to make this a sweep of the Sargent County Bulldogs on the road to make a Saturday afternoon full of basketball really pay off for them. Looking at the Lions, they are coming into this afternoon's game with a 3-3 overall record, with a 1-0 record in their Region 1 contest. They are coming into today's game on a bit of a losing skid, losing to Garrison and Glen Hewlin Hebron in their previous two matchups. But for the Sargent County Bulldogs, they are coming into today's game looking for victory number 1 on the 24-25 campaign. They are 0-4 overall, coming off of a loss last night to Medina Pingree Buchanan. That game was played up in Jamestown. They also were defeated by the Lisbon Broncos at home earlier this week in their game on Tuesday. So for the Bulldogs, going to be looking for ways to, just try and compete here this afternoon and try and get into that winner's column. I had a chance to talk to head coach Ryan Weber prior to this one, and one of the big areas that he wanted to point out for this Lions team is the phenomenal two big men for the Lions with Castian Moser and Gentry Richter, standing at 6'3" and 6'4" respectively. How are you going to be able to compete against those two and keep them out of the paint? This is a Lions team that not afraid to shoot the ball, not bad shooters, but when it comes to trying to compete against Moser and Richter, you almost would prefer that they try and beat you from the perimeter. So that was one of the areas, one of the other big parts that Coach Weber talked about focusing on here for or at least for his squad to hopefully be able to keep them out of the paint, is playing a little bit more zone than maybe you have seen from the Bulldogs in their first 4 contests, as trying to really keep pressure on the interior and keep them out of the paint by forcing them and really sagging off in that zone and playing more so for them to get those opportunities from the perimeter. As for the offensive side of the ball for Sargent County, they're just looking to move the ball on offense. One of the areas where you've seen them struggle a little bit so far in the early goings of the season is when the ball just gets stuck, and when you lose that movement, that's going to be something that we'll have to see, is will they be successful in being able to move the ball around the floor and get easy shots rather than forcing up and playing a little bit of hero ball. So that is going to be the offensive focus for the Bulldogs. Let's take a look at the Linton-HMB Lions. We'll take a look at their starting lineup here this afternoon. Starting at guard is the 5'10" sophomore, number 2, Justin Bosch. At forward is the 6'2" senior, number 4, Brady Schick. Another forward senior, number 13, Castian Moser. Another guard for the Lions is a 6-foot junior, number 15, Peyton Massett. And to round off the starting lineup for the Lions is a 6'4" senior forward, number 23, Gentry Richter. The Lions are coached by head coach Alex Jangula. As for the Bulldogs starting here this afternoon, a little bit of a change to their starting lineup from even just last night. The first three are the same. The junior point guard standing 5'11", number 0, Jace Feary. The sophomore guard, 6'2", number 1, Tristan Peterson. The 5'9" senior guard, number 2, James Trainer. In addition to the starting lineup for the Bulldogs is going to be the freshman guard, 5'10", number 31, Cole Feary. And to round off the starting lineup is the 6-foot senior center, number 54, Robert Mund. Bulldogs coached by head coach Ryan Weber. And that'll do it for our pregame coverage here from the North Sargent Activity Center. We will step aside and we will have the opening lineups here in just a moment. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
Up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side. Corner three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Once again, the starting lineup for the Lions: Justin Bosch, Brady Schick, Cashton Moser, Peyton Massett, and Gentry Richter.
Now let's make some noise for the home team on the scoreboard. Your Sargent County Bulldogs. Starting the guard is 6-foot junior, number 0, Jace Feary. The guard is 6'3", sophomore, number 1, Tristan Peterson. The guard of 5'9", senior, number 2, James Trainer. The guard of 5'10", freshman, number 31, Cole Fury. And the center, 6'4", senior, number 54, Robert Mund.
And the starting lineup for the Bulldogs: Jace Feary, Tristan Peterson, James Trainer, Cole Feary, and Robert Mund. Game 2 just about to get underway. Gentry Richter and Tristan Peterson set to tip it off here. And in this one, will the Lions make it 2-0 or the Bulldogs get a victory and their first of the season? As the Lions come away with the opening tip, Schick. This is Moser. Shot here from beyond the arc by Justin Bosch, off the mark. As Trainer will get us going here for the Bulldogs. Loses it. Good job there by Bosch, playing good man-to-man defense from the top. Feary. Cole Feary gets it to the rack, and he initially threw it off of Massett, but it then also deflected off of his foot out of bounds. So turnover early there for Sargent County. Bosch bringing it up the floor, guarded by Peterson. And I believe this is a kind of a 1-3-1 action here as Richter. Out to the corner, three-pointer from Schick, off the mark. And that is going to go out of bounds. Trainer guarded full court here by Justin Bosch. Going up the far sideline. Cole Fury to Mund. This is now Jace Fury on the dribble handoff. His mid-range pull-up jumper is good. And Jace Fury getting the scoring started here. And that was something that Coach Weber has talked to me about in the past, is really just trying to get Jace Fury to be more comfortable taking those jumpers. As good ball movement here, Richter. This is a three-pointer from Massett off the mark. And that was Cashton Moser coming in, fighting for that offensive rebound, but I believe it was poked out by Trainer. So possession will stay here with the Lions. Just a little over a minute gone here in this contest. Bosch gets it to Moser. His three-pointer in and out, no good. And Fury was boxing him out, but Massett able to come away with it. Bosch batting around. Peterson comes away with it, and he tried to get in the head to Fury, but good hustle back there by Massett. Richter steps into the three. This bucket is good. And Gentry Richter will get the scoring started here for the Lions. So it looked like the Bulldogs had a couple of opportunities there to come away with the ball in that possession. Trainer, his mid-range jumper off the mark. Goes to chase down his own miss. Able to come away with it. Good effort there by Trainer. Able to chase it down. Good screen set there by Mund. Cole Fury now to his brother Jace. With that missed shot by Trainer, they did get a new shot clock, so still plenty of time, 15 seconds. Fury working it around, get some defenders up in the air, and that's going to be another bucket there for Jace Fury. This is Massett, cross-court find to Bosch, down low to Mosier. And we're going to have a foul here, first one of the contest, and they're going to call that foul on number 2, James Trainer. Massett to Richter, and Munn goes right into Richter, so he's going to pick up the foul, as Coach Weber is saying, hey, you did a good job walling him off. Just got to keep your footing, keep your position. So first foul on Munn, second team foul. Up top, this is Schick, and now we're going to have a foul on Peterson. So first 2 minutes were pretty good foul-free defense for the Bulldogs, but 3 quick ones here as Peterson, Trainer, and Mund all now have one. So 1-3-1 zone defense being played. Massett, this is Richter. Good cross find to Schick. His three-pointer is good. So the pregame hope there for Coach Weber of let him shoot threes and make him shoot the ball is so far 2 made triples. As Trainer all the way to the rack, no good. Coming away with it is Mosier. Bosch. Moser, this is Richter, his three-pointer, this time off the mark, and good box out there by Mund, as they're going to say last touch by Peyton Massett, and possession will go to Sargent County. Fury gets it on the inbound. Good defense being played there by Peyton Massett, as Trainer now guarded by Bosch and able to cross the line, a couple seconds to spare. Fury, Trainer back to Peterson, and we're gonna have a jump ball before Peterson hit the floor, and possession arrow favors Sargent County. Or, excuse me, are they gonna call it travel? They may be called a travel there, so it'll be, nope, it was a jump ball, okay. I thought I saw my signals correctly. So it will be jump ball, possession arrow favoring the Bulldogs. We did have a substitution there as Brody Richter, number 1, checking in for the Lions. This is down low to Munn, back out to Fury. 6 on the shot clock, out to Trainer. His three-point shot off the mark. And Michael Hoisted, who came in also at that substitution, comes away with the offensive rebound, and he's going to draw the foul. First foul on the Lions here this afternoon. Hoisted. Down low to Mund. Back out to Fury. Jace Fury to Hoisted. To Cole Fury. And Fury probably had the pull-up opportunity. And you hear Coach Weber saying, hey, Cole, shoot the ball. So we will have to see if the younger Fury, just a freshman, if he starts to take advantage of that green light Coach is giving him. So the younger Brody Richter, this is Bosch. Massett to Gentry Richter. And Gentry able to get that one to fall. 5 points here early on for Gentry Richter. Mund. And we're going to have a foul there on Brody Richter as Mund was making his move. They're going to say Richter was in the way, even though I think he got the worst of that contact. As Mund will take a seat, Andrew Yago checking in for him. Also coming in is number 22, Larry Umber, getting his first action here for the Lions. This is down low to Yago, guarded by Umber, and Yago with the reverse layup, and that's going to be first points for Yago. And good deflection there by Hoisted as Coach Weber does a little dance there on the sideline to avoid it. There's about 3 minutes remaining here in our first quarter of play. Back and forth. Good action here so far in this one. Cross-court skip. This is now Bosch. Umber. Good find there to the opposite block to Cassian Moser as he is now in the scoring column for the Lions. Did a good job initially there on that post entry, but the opposite block. Good extra pass there to Trainer. His three-point shot off the mark. And ball bats around, but we're going to have a foul called here on Cole Fury. His first, team's fourth. So next foul will put the Lions in the bonus here for this first quarter. Massett brings it up the floor, gets it now to Bosch. Justin Bosch. Massett inside to Richter, out to Bosch. His three-point shot off the mark. And good rebound there by Larry Umber, who is immediately making an impact here coming into the game off the bench for the Lions. 6-12 the score here as Fury surveys the defense. Trainer out to Yago. Yago's three-point shot off the mark. And Gentry Richter comes away with it and poked away by Fury, but good job there by Bosch being there to take advantage. Massett left alone for three, and that shot in and out, poked around. Hoisted finally coming away with the board. So Peyton Massett, a couple of good shot opportunities, just unable to convert up to this point. Fury gets a defender in the air, instead gets it to Hoisted. Trainer trying to find, I think that was Cole Fury, cross court. And Lions now looking to push. Bosch goes right at Fury, and they're going to call a blocking foul as Fury just a little bit out of position. You can be moving there and still draw an offensive foul, but they're going to say that he didn't have that position. So Bosch will go to the line now. First free throw opportunity for either team in this one. As the first free throw is up and good. Brady Schick checking in for Peyton Massett. And second free throw is up and good. So lead up to 8 here for the Lions. Largest lead early on here, under 90 seconds to go. Fury takes the three off the mark. And able to chase down the rebound, it was Cassian Moser. As this is now back up ahead to Moser. Umber to Richter. Schick, shot fake, dribble drive, kick out to Richter. Left alone here on the wing, and that three is good. Second triple here for Gentry Richter from about the same exact spot. He now has 8. Lead is double digits for the Lions. Fury to Fury. And I think Fury thought that Trainer was going to stay up top. He's starting to fade down to the short corner. Cole Fury is going to take the three. His shot off the mark. As Richter comes away with the board, this is now Bosch. Bosch to Richter. Good shot fake there, able to find Moser down low, and we're going to have a foul called on the floor, but the Lions are in bonus, so we will have a free throw opportunity here for Cassian Moser. That foul is going to be called on Andrew Yago, so his first. So of the 6 fouls so far here in the first quarter of play, it's at least spread evenly throughout 6 different players as that first free throw off the mark. And empty trip there for Cassian Moser. As shot clock turned off, Sargent County has about 20 seconds here. Jace Fury is going to take the three right away, and that's off the mark. And deflected there. Somehow Bosch able to come away with it. Up ahead to Moser, and this time Cassian Moser able to convert from the field. Fury surveying, and he's going to go all the way to the rack, and I believe they're going to call this on the floor. Yes, they are going to call it on the floor. So Bulldogs basketball underneath, 2.1 remaining here on our first quarter clock. And Trainer to Fury, and they're going to say that Fury was out of bounds. Doesn't matter as the clock expires here as the Lions able to explode out to a 13-point advantage here in the first quarter. We'll step aside with our second quarter here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
19-6 the score here through our first quarter of play as the Lions are being led right now in scoring by Gentry Richter with a pair of triples as well as a bucket down low to give him 8 to lead all scorers. He's also joined in the scoring column by quite a few of his teammates as Cassian Moser has 4, Brady Schick with 3, and Justin Bosch and Larry Umber each with 2. The Bulldogs are being led right now in scoring by Jace Fury with 4, and then Andrew Yago with 2. On the floor for the Bulldogs to start the second quarter are Fury and Yago, but also I'm just noticing it looks like the end of the buzzer lights that go around the basket are still illuminated, so hopefully that's not a problem, and it doesn't look to be a problem for Gentry Richter as he is able to knock down his 3rd triple, and now we have Coach Jangula pointing out to the official what's going on, and from what I can tell and what I can tell you right now is one basket and the shot clock are working just fine, and then the one on the Lions side is still illuminated and the shot clock is turned off. So hopefully this isn't a wiring issue that's going to require a little more work. We will step aside as we try and figure out exactly what's going on here with our other hoop. So 22-6, Gentry Richter hit a 3 there to get the scoring started. 20 seconds in, we'll step aside here on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
We're going to welcome you back into the Activity Center here as we try to figure out exactly what is going on here. I mean, we just played a full girls varsity contest and had no issues there, so something must have happened here at the end of the first quarter to knock that shot clock out. So while they are continuing to try and get everything going, we will take another break here from North Sargent. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves things and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Welcome back to North Sargent Activity Center, where we are now back and ready to play. So, a little bit of an extended intermission there. Gentry Richter did hit a 3, and is really the only action that was able to be played here in this one. Jace Fury, Michael Hoisted, Robert Munn, Andrew Yago on the floor, as well as the 8th grader, number 23, Hans Hansen, on the floor for the Bulldogs. That shot's no good. Richter working on Hoisted. Schick. This is Mosier, back to Richter. Bosch gets it on the drive. Reverse layup, no good. Umber comes flying in for the offensive rebound. I believe he's going to be called for the foul. So Justin Bosch, Brady Schick, Cashton Moser, Larry Umber, and Gentry Richter, the Lions on the floor here for Coach Jangula. Fury working on Schick. Fury, a little bit of a hesitation dribble, gets it back up top now to Yago. Mund gets it to Hansen. Hansen back to Yago. Good ball movement here from the Bulldogs as that's poked away, and Hansen unable to come away with it. Instead, Mosier all the way to the rack, and that's going to be the first points of the second quarter for Mosier. He now has 6. Fury out to Hansen. This is now Mund. Mund up ahead to Richter. And Richter, I think, got tripped up there by Hoisted. Yago will take a seat. Peterson will come back in. Also, Checking back in this time for the Lions is number 15, Peyton Massett. This is Massett now in the corner. Dribble drive back up top now to Richter. Richter poked away by Hoisted. And good effort there as Mund and Hoisted were putting the pressure there on Richter. And we're going to have a foul on Hoisted. That's going to be his second, team second in the second quarter. Bosch to Massett. Out to Richter. His three-point shot is good. Fourth triple here on the afternoon for Gentry Richter. He now has 14 points. Hoisted working on Richter. Bosch comes away with the steal. He gets it down low to Umber. And as he tried to save that from being a travel, Peterson comes away with the steal. Good defense being played here by Schick. Fury finally able to get some separation there and trying to get it to Mund, but they're going to say that Fury was out of bounds there along the baseline. Cashin Moser and Brody Richter coming back in as Gentry Richter and Justin Bosch will take a seat. Hanson will take a seat for Sargent County as James Traynor comes back in. Massett able to get it to Schick down low, stolen there by Mund. And Mund kind of did something similar to what Umber did on that last one, tipped it up to avoid a travel, and luckily here for Sargent County, they're able to keep possession. Down low to Mund. Mund, little baby hook, jumper no good. Mosier able to come away with it, and now he is looking to push. Umber now to Massett. Massett goes right at Mund, and he is going to draw the foul. He will go to the line now to shoot two. First free throw attempts here for the junior Peyton Massett. First one is good. That foul on Mund was his first, team's third. So checking in for the Lions is the junior forward, number 30, Isaac Silvernagel. As 2 for 2 on that trip is Peyton Massett, and Larry Umber will take a seat as Gentry Richter will come in for him. Been a long time for the Bulldogs since they scored, as that's going to be stolen by Silvernagel, and he's going to go right at Fury, and Silvernagel able to finish. Fury is going to get called for the travel there. Good defense played by Cashin Moser. Brody Richter out to Silvernagel. This is Gentry Richter left alone for a three. That one off the mark, but Silvernagel comes away with the offensive rebound. Down low to Richter, working on Mund. This is out to Massett for a three. No good. And good box out there by Robert Mund as he now gets it ahead to Traynor. No real numbers advantage here, but Traynor all the way to the basket, and he is able to convert, and that is the first points here in a long time for Sargent County as Traynor now in the scoring column. Brody Richter, his three-point shot is good. As Richter able to answer one bucket with one of his own. Peterson, this is Cole Fury, now back to Peterson. Jace redirecting the offense, asking for a screen from Traynor. He gets it. This is Mund left alone now to Cole Fury. 15 left on the shot clock. Mund out to Traynor. Trainor's deep three-point shot off the mark, and Gentry Richter comes away with it. Up ahead now to Massett. Massett unable to handle, gets it to Brody Richter. Thought about the deep three, instead settles for the free throw line jumper. Unsuccessful. Traynor coming away with it, and we're going to have a foul called here on number 30, Isaac Silvernagel. As a couple substitutions, as Andrew Yago will check back in for the Bulldogs, as well as Justin Bosch for the Lions. Trainer gets it now to Mund. Nice handoff there from Mund out to Trainer. This is Yago. Cole trying to get it to Yago, and we're going to have a foul called. And that's going to be called on number 1, Brody Richter. So third team foul here in the second quarter for the Lions, as Brady Schick will come in for Brody Richter, and that foul on Richter was his first. So the Lions, really both teams here doing a good job at least utilizing quite a bit of their bench. Silvernagle coming away with it, pushes it ahead to Schick. Good job there by Schick, able to reclaim control, and Bosch with the acrobatic finish there. As Coach Weber was calling for a timeout for what seemed like a long time, and it is just a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here as the Lions up big here, about 2.5 remaining in our first half of play. This timeout brought to you by Bank North. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what value-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.com today. Gentry Richter with 14 points here for the Lions. He leads all scorers, but looking at my very unofficial, poorly constructed stat sheet here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Lions in the scorebook for this one. So doing a good job really stretching out and utilizing all of these weapons that Coach Jangula has at his disposal. Fury to Mund. Mund out to Jace Fury. This is Trainer, 10 left on the shot clock. Back to Trainer on the outside. Gets it to Mund. Mund working on Schick. And Robert Mund with a strong finish there, using that lineman build. The starting center for the Bulldogs football team. So doing a little bit of a block out, box out there, and we're going to have a charge drawn here by Cole Fury. As that was a good job there by the freshman stepping up to take that one, and that's going to be called on number 13, Cashin Moser. So Moser will take a seat, as will Silvernagle, as Massett and Umber check back in for the Lions. Well, after getting poked away, Jace Fury able to cross the half-court line. Hoisted hoists up a 3, and that's off the mark. And we're going to have a foul. I think they're going to call it on Mund, as he's going to be called for a hold, I believe. And he asked the official just for clarification on his miscue, and we're now going to have Lions basketball here under 2 minutes to play in our first half. Looks like a 2-3 zone being played now by the Bulldogs. Umber looking to get it to Richter down low, and they'll now get it to Richter, and he is able to get that one to fall. 16 points for Gentry Richter here in our first half. And Richter, fast break, no good, but they're going to call a foul on Cole Fury, as Richter is going to head to the line now to shoot a pair of free throws. And the first free throw for Gentry Richter is off the mark. Hansen and Peterson coming in. Mund and Hoisted will take a seat. Second free throw upcoming here for Richter, and he gets the shooter's role. Give him 17 now in this contest. Peterson, this is Fury in the corner, and Jace Fury able to knock down that triple. He now has 7 points for the Bulldogs. Richter, and we're going to have another charge drawn here by Cole Fury, and it's not too often that a freshman's going to step in there and stand in front of a senior, but he's done that twice now in this second quarter. Good job there by Fury. That foul is going to be called on Richter. It is just his first, but since it's an offensive foul, it will not be bonus, as now Cole Fury will draw the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot two. As this is part of the reason why Coach Weber wanted to insert the freshman into the starting lineup, to bring energy and effort. So first free throw off the mark for Cole Fury. That last foul was on number 22, Larry Umber. That is his second. Well, Fury able to get one of the free throws to fall. Shot clock turned off as the Lions are looked to be settling for the final shot. Schick guarded by Fury. Bosch and Massett now to Schick. Here they've got it to Richter. And Hansen maybe with a deflection, but at least good defense there. As Hansen, cross court, find to Peterson, and Peterson shot no good, and that will do it for our first half of play, as the Lions with a large lead, 39-14 over the Bulldogs. We will step aside and we will have first half coverage, as well as a look around at other games going on around the state here on this Saturday afternoon. We will step aside here as the Lions lead 39, Bulldogs 14.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
At North Sargent School, we believe in empowering students for a bright future. From our caring teachers and innovative programs to our focus on academic excellence and community involvement, North Sargent is where students thrive. With small class sizes and personalized attention, we ensure every student gets the support they need to succeed, both in the classroom and beyond. Proud to be a part of our growing community, we're shaping tomorrow's leaders today. North Sargent School, preparing learners today to thrive in the future.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
The Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars chapter is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. The mission is to mobilize the community on behalf of post-secondary education success for the students. Dollars for Scholars chapters help hometown students achieve their educational goals by raising scholarship funds, establishing endowments, and more. For more information, scan the QR code on screen or stop by the Sargent Central School District. This game is brought to you in part by David Bergman Agency and Stock Growers Bank.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
39-14, the halftime score here is the Linton-HMB Lions up big over Sargent County. Looking at a little bit of the first half stats here, first for the Lions, they are led in scoring by their senior Gentry Richter with 17 points. He's also hit 4 triples here on the afternoon. The next up in the scoring column is going to be Cashin Moser. He has 6 points, but as previously mentioned there in that second quarter, 8 different Lions players have scored a bucket here this afternoon. So for Coach Jangula, that's exactly what you want to see when you talk about trying to add support to a player like Richter. Being able to still get contributions from other guys is always very successful. Now looking at the Sargent County Bulldogs, they're being led in scoring currently by their junior guard, Jace Fury. He has 7 points. And then 4 other Bulldogs in the scoring column, James Trainer with 2, Cole Fury with 1, Robert Mund with 2, and Andrew Yago off the bench with 2 points. So for the upcoming second half, if you are the Bulldogs, you're just looking to continue to compete, move the ball around, focus on what is going to work for you as the season goes on. As for the Lions, they're going to want to continue to spread this ball around and add contributions for Richter throughout the rest of this afternoon. Looking at some other scores from around the state here on a Saturday full of basketball. First, we're going to look at the girls contest as the number 4 ranked Central McLean was able to just narrowly defeat number 8 ranked Bowman County. And I had seen in the third quarter, or going into the third quarter, that Bowman County actually had a lead. So Central McLean able to stave off an upset and get the victory. As for some other scores for Region 1 purposes, looking at girls action here, the Oaks Tornadoes are currently behind 17-12. And Richland is really the only other Region 1 team in play on the girls' side. Now looking over at the boys' side, the Oaks Tornadoes were able to defeat Kidder County 55-24. Ellendale fell to Midway Minto 59-47. South Border narrowly lost to Northern Cass 53-51. Mayport CG able to knock off Lemoore Litchfield Marion 58-43, and Wymer Lidgerwood able to defeat Enderlin 61-26. Second half just about to get started here. Looking at who is on the floor for the Bulldogs: Jace Fury, Tristan Peterson, James Trainer, Cole Fury, and Robert Mund. As for the Lions, Brady Schick, Justin Bosch, Gentry Richter, Cashin Moser, and Peyton Massett. Trainer, his floater is good. Second bucket here for Trainer. He now has 4 for the Bulldogs. As that's deflected, and Fury able to come away with it, and he gets it to younger brother Cole, and Cole Fury with his first bucket from the floor. 3 points now for him as the Fury brothers able to contribute, as Schick goes right at Mund. Massett, this is Bosch. Excuse me, that was Mosier on the pass to Justin Bosch. Bosch now with 7 points. That is his first triple to fall here this afternoon. Peterson up to Fury. Cole Fury, that is. Stolen there by Peyton Massett. And I believe Cole Fury is going to draw the foul or be called for the foul. Yes, he is. That is going to be his third, team's first. Schick to Richter. This is back to Schick and blocked by Mund. And Fury able to come away with the loose ball, getting it to his brother Jace. Jace coming up the near sideline, and he tried to split the double team, and we're going to have a block called on Peyton Massett as Fury was going for the drive. Michael Hoisted coming in for Cole Fury. Wonder if maybe that's to preserve those fouls, as really the only Bulldog player in any sort of foul trouble is Fury. Jace Fury now out to Trainer. Hoisted gets the screen from Mund. Peterson to Trainer. Trainer shot fake drive and was trying to get it to Peterson, and Peterson had been rolling and started to kind of fade there towards the short corner. So that is going to go out of play. Richter. That was Moser. Back to Richter. Richter to Bosch. Bosch hop step, somehow able to find Massett. And Peterson comes away with it, and he has it in transition. And Peterson able to get that one to go, and that's going to be the first points for Tristan Peterson. And last touch there by Hoisted. As Coach Jengula is telling his crew to just slow down the pace there in this in this full court pressure by Sargent County. It looks to be a 3-2 zone coming out on this trip. Bosch left alone for 3, and that's good. Second triple here for Bosch. He now has 10 points for the Lions. Trainer to Jace Fury. Fury to Hoisted. Back to Mund. Mund up to Fury. Good screen there set by Mund. Fury almost lost it, able to regain possession. Resetting the clock, resetting the offense. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Hoisted drives to the left, and I think he just got a little too far underneath the basket there, unable to convert, as Mund is going to get called for the foul. Checking in for the Lions, number 1, Brody Richter. Richter able to add a triple to the scoring back in the second quarter. Bosch. And deflected there by Mund, and Peterson and Schick try to fight for it, and Schick is going to hold on to possession, and we're going to have a timeout call by Coach Jengula to keep from having the jump ball. So we'll keep it here as it's just a short 30-second timeout. Well, 25-point advantage here for the Lions. We've seen them play a little bit more out of control here since the Bulldogs have put on that press, but still the scoring margin is still the same as both teams with 6 points here in the third quarter. So for the Lions, able to connect on 2 triples from Justin Bosch to get them their 6 points, and a little more spread out. Peterson, Trainer, and Fury each with a bucket. Hans Hansen checking in at the break for the Bulldogs, as Richter, his shot is good. First points here for Richter. He's now up to 19. Trainer gets a screen from Hoisted. Trainer all the way to the rack, and that one no good. Bosch able to break the press by getting it to Schick. Moser. Schick, Bosch. This is Brody Richter, left alone for 3, and that shot off the mark. Peterson coming away with it. So he gets it to Trainer as he will bring it up the floor here for Sargent County. Fury. Jace Fury gets defenders in the air and able to convert. 9 points for Jace Fury. Richter kind of bounced it off his foot, able to keep control. Need just a little bit of time. Finally able to do it with about a second or 2 to spare are the Lions. Halfway through quarter number 3. Moser all the way to the rack, and he's going to draw a foul. And he will go to the line now to shoot 2 free throws. 0 for 2 his first trip back in the first quarter. That foul is going to be called on Hans Hansen, his third team foul here in the third quarter. First free throw here for Cassian Moser is good. Second free throw off the mark. Rebound there by Richter. And Gentry Richter able to get that fall away jumper to go. He now has 21 points. Lead up to 28. Hoisted to Fury, back out to Hoisted. Hoisted out to Fury. His corner three is off the mark, and they're going to say that hit on, I believe, the shot clock, maybe the top of the backboard. Either way, it is going to be possession for the Lions as Andrew Yago will check back in. Also checking in for the first time here this afternoon, number 5, Logan Bope. This is Schick now, and good job there by Yago stepping up and contesting that one, and Hoisted comes flying in for the defensive rebound. Fury bounces that one off of his knee. Good job, though. Good hustle, able to get it to, I believe that was Yago, then down to Bope, but we're going to have a timeout called here by the Bulldogs, brought to you by Bank North. To see what value-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.com today. So Gentry Richter now with 21 points here on the afternoon, and Justin Bosch has 10 as the only players in double digits for either team up to this point. So just over 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Sargent County needs to start chipping away if they would like to have any sort of chance at a comeback, and even then chipping away to try and avoid a possible running clock situation. That does not start till the fourth quarter here in basketball. A little different than football. That's where it's the entire second half. Basketball, it's just the fourth quarter, 30 points or more. So Sargent County looking to possibly avoid that here as Hansen now looked like he was going to get a screen from Yago, but gets it now to Fury. Fury, a little bit of space, fall away jumper, and that is good. Jace Fury now in double digits. He has 11. Brody Richter gets it to Gentry Richter. Thought about the three. Instead, he's going to pull it out and let it settle. Good open three there for Brody Richter. No good. And fighting for the board is Isaac Silvernagel, who checked in at that last timeout, and Logan Bope. And we're going to have a foul. I believe they called that on Larry. No, excuse me. They did call that on Gentry Richter. I guess I didn't see him in the area, but he's going to pick up that foul. It's number 2 for him. Fury looking to get an inside to Yago. Hansen gets the screen from Bope. Hoisted. Bope, now 10 left on the shot clock. Fury might have had a 3, thought about it just a bit too much there. This is Bope. Hoisted loses it. Bope comes away with it, able to throw it up, and that's going to get stuck up in the backboard. And that's the same basket where we have had a little bit of trouble, so I'm not sure how much you want to mess with getting that ball down. So we're going to try and knock this one out with another basket. So with it, I believe they are just going to say that is Lions basketball instead of a jump ball, as it got caught out of bounds rather than if it got wedged in between the rim. So Coach Jangula and Larry Umber, the contributors to getting this game back rolling. Bosch able to somehow keep possession, and Richter left alone for 3, and no good that time from Gentry Richter, looking for his first triple since the second quarter. Silvernagel comes away with the steal, and he's going to go all the way to the rack, just a little bit strong there on that left-handed layup. Hansen tried to get it to Bope. Bope unable to get it, and they're going to say a timeout called by, I believe they're going to say that was Hoisted who called the timeout. I didn't hear Coach Weber, so it must have been a player on the floor, but it's going to be a full timeout, and we'll take it with them as the Lions up big, 50, Bulldogs 24.
Up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
(50-24), Lions up big, just under 90 seconds remaining in this one. The Lions will be back home next Friday when they host South Border before they start a busy week the following week with games at Ellendale, at home against EKM, and then a road contest against Medina, Pingree, Buchanan. The Bulldogs also busy schedule upcoming. They'll host Ellendale before going on the road for a contest against Maple River and then coming back for a doubleheader against EKM. Well, Fury, Hoisted, back to Bope, 15 left on the shot clock. Hansen, good defense played there by Bosch, but he's going to get called for a foul as Coach Jangulas completely fine with that foul and that effort there by his point guard Bosch. So with that foul, that's going to be his first team's third here in the third quarter, just over a minute remaining. Yago to Fury. Fury out to Hoisted. Up top, this is Bope. Bope pass fake, gets it to Yago. Back to Hoisted, 15 left on the shot clock. Bope, Fury. Fury takes the three-point shot, and that's good. Jace Fury now with 7 in the quarter, 14 for the ball game. As Silvernagel is going to lose that one out of bounds, and checking in is Cassian Moser. A 1 second, 2 second difference between shot clock and game clock, so still a chance for the Lions to get another possession here, depending on how much time the Bulldogs leave them. Fury to Bope, and Bope tried to get it to Hoisted and throws that one out of bounds. So 15, 16 seconds left on the game clock. Shot clock turned off. Looks to be a 3-2 zone defense being played. Bosch out to Moser. This is Richter. Richter dribble drive, kicks out to Umber, and that shot did not get off in time. As, yes, they do confirm it was no basket, but Umber did make the three, so at least made the officials think about it a little bit more. I believe that an official was blocked by a player, so that's why he went to confer. The Lions up big here, 50-27. Your fourth quarter just about to get underway on yourliveevent.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Fourth quarter just about to get underway, and if you are Sargent County and you take what you get in a game like this, they were able to outscore the Lions by 2 there in that quarter. led primarily by their junior guard, Jace Fury. He now has 14, half of those coming in that fourth quarter. Richter still leading all scorers. He has 21 as the final 8 minutes of the game are underway. Fury, Trainer, Peterson, Mund, and Cole Fury on the floor for the Bulldogs. So the original starting five out there. Richter working on Mund. Fadeaway jumper from Richter. This time no good. Good defense played there by Robert Mund. Fury kicks it to Mund. Mund skips it to Trainer. Bosch, Moser, Brody Richter, Gentry Richter, and Peyton Massett on the floor for the Lions. And they're going to say last touch there by Peyton Massett. Fury trapped there in that corner, but able to reset their offense. 20 left on the shot clock. Mund on the roll, trying to find Trainer in that opposite corner and deflected out of bounds, so 15 left on the shot clock. Fury, Trainer. And down low to Peterson, and unable to get that one to go is Tristan Peterson. Gentry Richter looking to push. Bosch now back to Richter. Three-pointer here from Cashton Moser, no good. Trainer coming away with the rebound, pushing ahead to Fury. Good give and go action there, but Trainer unable to hold on to it. And Massett able to regain possession. Richter. Skip pass to Bosch. His three-pointer is good. Third triple here of the game for Justin Bosch, all coming in the second half. He now has 13. Peterson, this is Cole Fury. Cole left-hand dribble drive, and he throws it off of Brody Richter, so a couple freshmen competing out there as Brody Richter will take a seat and Brady Schick will check in for the Lions. Left alone for three is Trainer, and that's going to fall for James Trainer. He has his first triple, 7 points now as lead cut down now 23, seen as large as 28 as Bosch all the way to the rack. Schick put back shot, no good. Down low to Peterson. Good find there by Trainer as looked like there wasn't much of an alleyway to throw that pass, but Peterson now with 4 points. Schick to Bosch. Back now to Schick, near side wing. Bosch thought about the three, back out to Schick. Left alone for three, he'll take it and he'll hit it this time. Second triple on the game, first one since the first quarter for Brady Schick. He now has 6. Lions looking to maintain this lead here for the final 5 minutes. Peterson, mid-range jumper is good. So Tristan Peterson doing a good job here for these last couple of minutes, including the third quarter, as Cole Fury comes away with it. And he's going to go all the way to the rack, kicks it out to his brother for 3. And Jace Fury having himself a day. He now has 17 points, tipped away by Peterson. The lead cut down now to 19, so under 20 points for the first time since early on in the second quarter. So this is something that if you're the Bulldogs, you can hopefully use this to hang your hat on here a little bit. But still, a little over 4 minutes remaining, almost stolen there by Hoisted. And Schick able to get it to Massett, and Massett's going to draw the foul there on Trainer, and he will head to the line now to shoot 2. He was 2 for 2 from the free throw line earlier in the game. Those are his only points. So second trip to the line for Peyton Massett. That foul on Trainer is his second, team's first, as the first free throw is up and good. And this time left short, but Richter comes away with the board. And that time his jumper off the mark. And they are going to say last touched by the Lions. So 1 for 2 on that trip, and a rare miss for Gentry Richter. Gives the Bulldogs the ball here with a little over 4 minutes remaining. Hoysten. Hand off to Fury. This is Peterson to Cole Fury. Hoysten, Trainer. And Trainer trying to get it to Hoysten. Not really the look that you want there in that style of motion offense. Richter to Mosier, back to Richter. This is Mosier, left alone is Bosch. His triple is good. 4 3-pointers here in the second half for Justin Bosch, as he now has 16 points. Fury going right at Schick, blocked by Schick. And Peterson's going to get called. I believe it will be Peterson getting called for the reach. Yes, it will be, as he tried to stop Schick from behind. That foul on Peterson, just his first, team's second. Schick. This is Mosier, down low to Richter, blocked by Peterson. This is Trainer, guarded by Bosch. Hoysten, Cole Fury. Back to Hoysten. Peterson. Jace Fury gets the screen from Peterson. Back to Peterson, his step back jumper off the mark. As Schick playing with transition, Mosier down to Massett, and I think they're going to call the foul first before the shot attempt. So you will not be shooting. We have a bunch of substitutions. First, Andrew Yago for the Bulldogs, number 10. Number 1, Brody Richter. Number 30, Isaac Silvernagel. And number 22, Larry Umber, checking back into the game. And for the first time is number 5, Jaden Yoakum. Silvernagel, this is Richter, out to Yoakum. Down low to Umber and poked away by Iago. Hoisted goes right at Schick. No good. Fury offensive rebound. Tried to get it to Trainer, unable to do so, and Yoakum comes away with the ball. And Fury comes diving in there to save it. Hoisted. This is Trainer, as it looks like Coach Weber also looking to empty his bench, excuse me. Cole Fury all the way to the rack, gets it to his brother, and Fury to Fury, that connection. That's the second time we've seen it here in just this fourth quarter, but they've been playing pretty well together here this afternoon. Silvernagel up to Schick. This is Richter. Brody Richter almost gets the screen from Umber, picked up his dribble. This is Yoakum. Down low to Silvernagel, working on Yago, and Jace Fury able to come away with it. And this time he gets it to younger brother, just a little strong, as Cole Fury kicks it out to Jace. 3-point shot, no good, gets his own miss. Out to Trainer, his 3-point shot is off the mark. Still fighting for the board is Umber with a bunch of Bulldogs, and we're going to have a jump ball favoring the Lions. Checking in for Linton-HMB, number 21, Philip Schutzel. And a bunch of substitutions. Logan Bope and Hans Hansen checking back in for the first time for the Bulldogs. Senior number 13, Wyatt Diggenstein. 8th grader number 22, Eli Olson, and sophomore number 12, Carson Diley, in for the Bulldogs. A couple other substitutions for Linton-HMB. 25, Jacob Olhauser, and number 3 right here, Ben Huber. So Silvernagel, this is Schutzel. Now to Olhauser. Yoakum out to Olhauser. Silvernagel, he'll take the three-pointer. That shot off the mark, no good. Goes out of bounds towards the bench. And it'll be Bulldog basketball. So Diley playing point guard here for the group on the floor for Coach Weber. Down low to Olson. And Olson just unable to handle that one. Yoakum. Good hesitation there. Good floater, just leaves it a little short. Hansen to Diley. Diley inside to Olson, and Olson gets that shot to go. And the 8th grader, Olson, getting his first points in the contest. Guess I'm not entirely sure. It might even be career points, the first for him. As the shot clock turned off, as it looks like both teams will just settle with a final score of 60-41. As that'll do it here for the boys-girls doubleheader matchup, as Linton-HMB able to come out on the road and sweep the Bulldogs with a victory earlier in the girls contest, and now the victory here for the Lions boys basketball team. We will step aside. We will have the post-game coverage here from North Sargent, as we will hopefully get a chance to talk to head coach Alex Jangula, as well as our Enbridge player of the game, Gentry Richter, here on your live event. We'll step aside and we'll be right back.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans, along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out andersonseedfarms.com.
60-41, the final score here from North Sargent, as the Linton-HMB Lions able to come on the road and get the victory. This will mark victory number 4 on the season for the Lions. They were led in scoring tonight by their senior forward, number 23, Gentry Richter, our Enbridge player of the game. Hoping to hear from him in just a moment. He had 21 points to lead all scorers. Justin Bosch was able to add 16, 12 of which coming in the second half, all from behind the three-point line. So excellent shooting performance there from Justin Bosch. Cassian Mosier was able to add 7, and Brady Schick with 6. And then a bunch of other players were also able to add some buckets. You had Brody Richter hitting a 3, Isaac Silvernagel, as well as Larry Umber with 2, and Peyton Massett with 3 for 4 from the free throw line to give him 3 points. As for the Bulldogs, they will fall to 0-5 Overall on the season, they were led in scoring tonight by their junior point guard, Jace Fury. He had 19 points, 12 of which coming in the second half, knocking down a pair of threes in the second half, as well as one back in the second quarter. Next up in scoring was James Traynor. He had 7, Tristan Peterson with 6, all in the second half. Cole Fury with 3, Robert Munn, Andrew Yago, and Eli Hansen, each with 2 for them. As we mentioned, the Lions will be back home next Friday when they host South Border. They'll then start a busy week with games against Ellendale, hosting EKM, and then back out on the road against Medina, Pingree, Buchanan. As for the Sargent County Bulldogs, they'll be back at home on Tuesday when they host Ellendale. They will then go out on the road for a contest against Maple River before coming back home for 3 straight home games, where they will host EKM next Saturday in another doubleheader, with one other following that the following Tuesday when they take on Wyoming Lidgerwood. They will wrap up their home stretch with a game against Barnes County North on Thursday. We'll step aside and we will hear from head coach Alex Jangula, as well as our Enbridge player of the game, Gentry Richter, here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
All right, I am joined now by head coach Alex Jangula and Gentry. Jeepers, messing up on your name. I apologize. Gentry Richter. Saying your name all night. You had a great performance. Apologize for that. So joined by head coach Jangula and Richter. Great game here this afternoon, being able to, go out on the road, sit around all day, and then put on that performance. What can you say about the way that your team played here this afternoon?
How we came out, we executed really well. It's a well-coached team. Coach Weber does a nice job. So for us to come out and stick to the game plan defensively and offensively, work the ball inside out and have some shots fall, that was a good Saturday for us.
Absolutely. So if I'll turn it over to Gentry here, you were able to score 21 points here this afternoon, but you also had great support from some of your other teammates able to knock down a bunch of shots. What can you say about the ability to have a bunch of other guys to play with on the court?
I mean, it definitely opens up the floor, especially them knocking down shots. Every time I can believe that they're going to hit it.
Absolutely. So, looking at a game like this, Coach, I'll turn to you here. So looking at a game like this, being able to go out on the road, starting to get busy now as January comes along, really starting to get into district and region play. What does a game like this mean moving forward into the remainder of your season?
Well, every game is going to be a battle for us. We know that. We have a lot of great coaches, a lot of great teams in our district and region. So just showing up every night, executing, and just having fun while we play basketball. That's the key, right?
Absolutely. So, Gentry, I'll turn to you one last time. What does a game like this mean for you here in your senior season, being able to also turn it on and be able to work with some of these other guys as the season moves on here?
I mean, it definitely helps build all our confidence, and we just got to keep improving and play the best game at the end of the season. Absolutely.
Well, good luck the rest of the way. Our Enbridge player of the game, Gentry Richter, as well as Coach Alex Jangula, will finish up with our post-game coverage here on Your Live Event right after the break.
Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Once again, the final score is 60-41 here from North Sargent. Want to thank our Enbridge player of the game, Gentry Richter, for coming up and speaking with us. Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. Now we will turn it over for our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. And for the way that Sargent County played in that second half, definitely a positive for them to hang their hat on, being able to win the second half and play well consistently there down the stretch. Just dug too deep of a hole, but we're going to give our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game to the Fury brothers, as Cole was able to dish it out to older brother Jace for a triple there in the fourth quarter. And really just kind of was a big showcase of not only the way that Jace played all night, but also the effort that younger brother Cole was able to give. So our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game belongs to Jace and Cole Fury. If you tuned in all day long, I want to thank you for doing so. Appreciate all the support that you gave. If you just joined here for this boys contest, want to once again thank you for tuning in and doing so. You can head over to yourliveevent.com to catch all of the upcoming action that is going to be going on around the area. We will be back here for Sargent County girls basketball on Monday when they take on, I believe it is Enderlin in that contest. And then the boys will be back in action on Tuesday when they take on Ellendale. From the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth, I am Nick Furch, joined by my cameraman Connor Olson. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and enjoy the rest of your weekend.